Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend. I am Jeff, and today is a new episode of the Geek Blend Collectibles, where we'll be talking about Hot Toys 1/6 scale Justice League Batman. This is the deluxe version. It has a Ben Affleck head sculpt and also a really cool base with like a parademon on it. So we're going to take a look at this figure. I used my Sideshow reward points and some gift cards I had saved up and went ahead and bought the bull on this one before it sold out. Knowing that we will probably never see Ben Affleck playing Batman again, I decided to go ahead and get this. And I'm going to get it out of the box and show you guys what comes with it. And then we'll get the figure put together and I'll put him in a pose and then we'll talk about the figure itself. Okay, so I got it off the stand. We're going to pull this off together and we're going to take a look here. So this piece slides out, revealing everything inside the box. You can see all the pieces in there. I'll take the plastic off so you can get a better look. Let me get my knife. If you hear a little bit of squeaking on the floor, the area of the floor I'm in is, we're right at this, my big office is above the garage, so it makes some noises when I walk around every now and then, so I apologize for that. Okay, so the clamshell is going to slide out like this. Okay. Floor here. You guys a better look at this. All the stuff comes in it. Here's all the, let's get this pulled off here. All the weapons, looks like batarangs and there's grappling guns, and all the hooks that come with the grappling guns. And that piece is to take out the eye plates. It's a parademon gun. Come off there. There we go. Now, here's the Ben Affleck head sculpt. Really, Hot Toys did a really good job of the likeness on this one. Really A+. Looks great. Okay, first thing we're going to do really quickly before we do anything else is we're going to get the instructions out. So it says Justice League Batman. It's actually MMS 455 and 456, so one of the two. Basically shows you how to take the head off, put the head sculpt on, remove like the eye pieces, put in the new mouth plates, things like that. So it shows everything on here. Shows you different ways that you can put the grappling guns in his hand and how to rotate his arms the best way, how to get the guns in his hand really well. Let's take a look at this base real quick. This is part of the deluxe edition. Let's take the figure out. No, I can't do that just yet because of the cape. I can't just yank it out. I got to get the cape off the back. So let's take a look at this base real quick. Okay, here's the base. It says Batman on the plate there. You see it there, and it's got the parademon, dead parademon there on top of it. Really cool looking base. Really cool. Not much more for this deluxe piece either, so I really liked the base. Plus, they actually have the deluxe in stock right now on Sideshow. They do not have the regular, but only the deluxe. So if you guys want this, they still have it available at the time of this recording. So let's get everything out of the box, get the figure in a nice little pose, and then we'll take a look at all the accessories as well. Okay, so on the back of the box, yeah, so his cape, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's taped up. So make sure that you undo the tape on this before you just yank out the cape. That didn't come out like I wanted it to. Of course, all of the hand probably going to fall out while I'm doing this, but let's see. Here goes some. We're getting all the pieces out anyway for you guys, so it does not matter. As you can hear, there went all the accessories. That's okay. So let's take this tape off this so we can get the figure itself out so we don't damage the cape. Okay. And then it'll slide right out. All the accessories came falling out of there. It's alright. Then we'll actually get the figure out of the... Okay. Get the plastic off his head. Let you guys see like the Batman head sculpt up close really quick. There it is. Looks great. Cowl looks great. I'll just take the cowl off to get the plastic off the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plastic off all his pieces. get all of his accessories out. We'll talk about his accessories, what comes with him, and then I'll get this guy posed in a pretty cool looking pose. Okay, let's take a look at all the accessories that come with this guy. Let's start with all the hands and stuff. So we got the Affleck Headsculpt that comes with it. Here's a couple of the hand pieces that come with it. Here's the other hand pieces. That's kind of like holding the gun. There's another one with a kind of trigger finger. This piece is for when you put the Affleck Headsculpt on. Then you've got two different other mouthpieces. Got kind of an angry mouthpiece there. More of a mouth like open, just slightly open. And of course you got eyes looking to the right. So you guys can see that a little bit. There they go. Okay. Then you got eyes looking slightly left. You guys can see that? So we're going to go ahead and get this guy put together. And oh, here's two more hand pieces that fell off the back here. This hand piece. Let's see what it looks like. I'm trying to make it this stuff. There we go. Nice paint app on that, definitely. Then another almost like trigger finger, or where they're holding the gun kind of hand. So quite a few hand pieces, and then this awesome freaking base. I love it. So let's get this guy in a nice, cool friggin' pose, and then we'll take a look at him. And there he is in all his glory, Batman, in a nice little badass pose, trying to, you know, where he's kind of like stepping on the parademon he just killed. I'm going to probably put him in a different pose at some point, but right now I'm just going to kind of keep him in a museum pose like this. Also, there are a lot of mods people are doing on some of the forums and YouTube, and makes the neck a little bit wider, gives the arms a little bit more muscle, and the ab area a little bit more muscle in it, where it kind of pops out a little bit like more in the movie. So I'll probably end up doing some mods to him. If I do mods, I will make a video and show off the mods that I've done. Basically, I will leave a link to whoever did the mods and whoever I, you know, got the mod work from, because there's a couple of people in the mod community that are really, really on point with these mods. Unreal Customs is one of them. There's a couple others, but I've actually got a custom cape from Unreal before, and I probably will go with a custom cape again, but I probably will get the wired cape this time, so I can kind of have it like, you know, have the cape kind of make it look like it's blowing in the wind every now and then. But I just think this is such a damn good looking figure. Like I said, with Ben not playing Batman anymore, I wanted to have this figure. I have the Batman vs. Superman, or the BVS version of this figure as well. And eventually I'd like to get like the Nightmare Batman from BVS, the Armored Batman from BVS, and to have the collection of Batfleck figures, because he is a beast in the suit, and this figure is just stunning. I'm not sure if I like the BVS Batman or the Justice League Batman better. In fact, I might be doing a comparison video next week for you guys to show off both of them. And I've got a couple other 1/6 scale figures that I really would want to do a review on or a discussion about. So I'll probably be doing that in the next few weeks too, so keep an eye out for that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, it's at The Geek Blend. I will be posting pictures on that website on there, basically when I put them in new poses and stuff like that, because there are some forums out there I follow, and there's a ton of guys that have some great poses on there for some inspiration, because sometimes, especially with this base, getting his feet right on the base was a little tricky. So I probably will order another base. Maybe I'll probably find a Justice League base online and order the regular base to go with it as well, so I can have him in regular standard museum poses and have him in some dynamic poses like this, because I don't want to keep his leg bent the whole time, because I don't want any damage to the suit. Because sometimes over time, if you keep these figures in these kind of poses, it's going to wear the suit out in those little areas, like especially in the joint areas and stuff. So keep this. See, that's why I don't mind the cape. It's better than the Batman v Superman cape was, and I had a BVS Batman when it first came out. Ended up having to sell it, and I had the custom cape for it. So I'll probably get a hold of Unreal Customs and probably get them, or anybody else on the forum, see if I can get a custom cape for this guy in the next few months. Wired cape would be nice. I haven't had a wired cape for a while. Batman is one of my favorite comic book characters, along with Spider-Man. I've read Batman comics for a very, very long time, and he's just always been my favorite character. I know a ton of people love Batman, and it's There's a reason why Batman is such a great character. Whether you liked what Ben did with Batman or not, you can't deny that his look as Batman was more comic accurate than anything we'd ever seen on screen, especially in Batman v Superman with the more gray suit that we got. It was more comic accurate instead of just the black armor or black on black stuff that we've been getting, and looks like we're going to get again. But with the Pattinson Batman, if it looks really good, Hot Toys will definitely be making that because they sell the shit out of Batman stuff, for sure. And I also want to let you guys know that the gauntlets, those are super sharp. So if you guys get this thing, be very, very careful. I watched an unboxing on the channel, and the guy cut himself on the gauntlets. So be very, very careful with the gauntlets. They are very friggin' sharp. Also, the plastic that's on the boots and the hands when it comes on there has tape on there, so be careful getting them off. But the gauntlets kind of can help cut it a little bit, which just makes it nice. Of course, there's plastic under the boots, under the cowl, under the gauntlets when you take it off too, and there's some foam under the armpits when you first get it out. But this figure is just freaking beautiful. I love it. I love this suit. I did some mods on my BVS Batman. I widened the biceps a little bit. I widened the neck. I put a little bit padding in his like ab area. This one definitely could use extensions in the leg pegs. He's a little bit short. When he's got kind of bent knees and stuff, it doesn't look as bad. I've seen a lot of people do reviews and then like do comparisons with the suit like in actual images from the film, and I believe they're right. I've seen a lot of people do the mods with the leg extensions and even some forearm extensions, so I'm going to get some leg extensions. 1/6 kit has really good stuff. Definitely check them out. They got custom things. They did actually custom Affleck heads for a while. Well, they sold them from another company, but definitely check them out. So that is the Hot Toys Justice League Deluxe Batman figure. 1/6 scale. Just an amazing figure. So happy to get it in my collection. So happy I had enough reward points and gift cards to go towards it. I only had to pay a little bit to get this guy on top of that. So hopefully in the near future we'll have some more figures, because I'm actually thinning out a lot of my Funko Pop and other stuff I really don't need anymore to kind of move towards the higher end collectible stuff, because there's stuff you want to keep a lot longer. I mean, yeah, the Funko Pops are nice. It's nice to have some of the exclusives and stuff, but these kind of figures, these kind of things like the statues and stuff too, are the ones you really just want to keep in your collection. There's some beautiful stuff out there. It really is. I'll leave a link in the description for this figure from Sideshow. He is still available at the time of this recording, and when I upload the video, I'll just double check to make sure he's still available, but I will leave a link. And sometimes they do waitlist these, even if they sell out, so you also can sign up for the waitlist, because sometimes it does convert and you can get the figure. So just check on that. But he's about, I think, 260, 270. But the base alone is just super cool. I love it. The Affleck Headsculpt. I'm probably going to do some aging on the head sculpt, a little bit more gray in the hair, a little bit more 5 o'clock shadow on the head sculpt, because he looks about 6 or 7 years younger than he did in Justice League with that head sculpt. So I'll probably do a little bit of work on that. But other than that, the figure out of the box is just remarkable. Hot Toys does such a good job with their figures. They really, really do. If you guys have never, ever looked into Hot Toys, when you go to that website, sideshow.com, the link I'll leave in the description for this guy, you can check out all their stuff. They do a lot of Star Wars things. I have Star Wars and DCEU figures only. They're way too much Marvel to get into. There's no way in hell I would get into Marvel. They're just too many Iron Mans, too many other things. I just could not do it. So I just wanted to stick with this. Just stick with DCEU Batman, and maybe I got a Joker and a Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad to go with him. So I'll probably get a couple more of the Batfleck statues or the Batfleck figures in the future. Some of those statues out there are insanely expensive, but they're just beautiful. But this guy, I like it because you can put him in different poses. You can put weapons in his hand or not in his hand, so there's tons of stuff you can do with him. I have the Joker Arkham Asylum version from Suicide Squad, and I have the Batman v Superman Batman standing behind him with his hands on his shoulders. It's a pretty cool figure. If you guys check out my Instagram, I have some pictures on there. I'll take more pictures of my collection and put it on there next couple days, so if you guys start following, I'll start uploading more. I'll probably put him in a different pose, probably with the gun, the actual Parademon gun, as well, maybe in that kind of a pose, not sure, but yeah, anyway, that is my discussion or review. I'm going to give it a super huge thumbs up. I'm not going to go like out of 10 on these figures. Either I don't like it or I like it, kind of. But if you guys have never checked out Hot Toys, I highly recommend it. Check out our Facebook page. Anytime they announce a new figure, they post it there first. There's a lot of 1/6 groups on Facebook if you want to get into this kind of stuff. A lot of people sell their figures at pretty decent prices too. So I'll leave links for another, I think it's Sideshow Freaks, Sideshow Collectors, the forums. I'll leave a link in the description below for that if you guys want to check that out too. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed taking this guy out of the box. This is just an amazing figure. When I ordered it last week, I was like, holy shit, it's going to be here in a week. I got to wait a week for this guy to get here. So also I wanted to definitely point out, these are not children's toys. This is not a children's video. This is not made for kids. This is an adult's video. Like, you know, I know YouTube's got their strict policy, but these are definitely not figures for kids. It even says on the box, not a toy, not for underage. I think it's like 15 or 16 or 17, something like that. But you definitely don't want to buy these kind of toys for your kids because they are very, very expensive, and you do not want your kids tearing it up. So I wanted to reiterate that because I've seen a lot of other channels out there that make sure they reiterate that. This is not for kids. This is not a toy review for kids. These figures are high-end collectibles. Yes, they are action figures technically, but they are very, very high-end. I mean, the head sculpts on these figures are insane, but yeah, they do amazing, amazing work. So I appreciate you all checking out this video. That will do it for this episode of the Geek Blend Collectibles, which will be renamed to a shorter title down the road. And if you guys are new to the channel and you like what you see, we do appreciate you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the Geek Blend, including new episodes of Geek Blend Collectibles and everything else we do. So really appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video. And until next time, I'm Jeff for the Geek Blend, and if you geek about it, we will speak about it. Take a look at that guy. He's pretty badass looking. See you guys later.